Alright, this is episode 5 of Comic Nights, and I'm honestly surprised we made it to 5. Let's see if we can make it to, I don't know, 100. 25. Yeah. Shoot, that'll be amazing. But anyways, like I said, Comic Nights, we're back here again, and I am Noe Q, and of course I'm joined by my lovely, beautiful assistant, Hippie Pat.
I am an assistant. No, hey everybody, real quick, this is an adult-only show. We don't go crazy, y'all, but it's for adults, not really for kids, okay? A few F-bombs, a few this, off-color jokes. And you know what's funny? We've had a few people tell us, don't say this, that to fit. You know what? I agree with my brother Noe. We say shit, man.
Yeah.
We don't, if it offends you, we don't necessarily mean to, but we ain't telling stupid shit, but hey, man, it's an edgy show.
Yeah, of course. And if, you get offended, it's
not the show for you.
It's not a show for you, but the good news is you could tell other people how offensive we are, and they could probably
send us hate mail.
Yeah, send us hate mail. And that's
I want hate mail.
You want hate
mail?
I
want some.
No,
yeah.
I would love hate mail, and then I read it out in here.
Yeah.
That's my goal, to get hate mail.
Hey, whoever send us the first hate mail, we'll read them all, but send us one, man, please.
Well, here's one. I think Robert Downey Jr. coming back's the biggest fucking excuse. I don't know.
Just to sell tickets?
Just to sell tickets. So I'm sure that's going to offend somebody.
That's why I'm on this show.
But read your fucking comics, dude.
Yeah.
Read your comics.
And he's going to be... Who's he going to be?
Dr. Doom.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, he's still going to do Iron Man.
No, he's not doing Iron Man.
He's over it?
He's over. He died. You don't watch the movies, do you?
No.
Yeah, he
really.
died. He died.
Oh, well, fuck. That threw me all off.
No, don't let it. It's fine. No, but he's dead.
Yeah, well, shit. Well, I like Doctor Doom, but I can tell you I'm not paying more for the damn comics.
Oh, yeah, the comics went up a bit. Of course.
Well, they're dumb.
Well, it's like they say, it's not the movies that... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not the comics that are selling the movies. It's the movies selling the comics.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like you said, the only reason they got him is because he's going to sell tickets. Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, that whole... Yeah, there's this whole bullshit going about it. But anyways, that's another goddamn topic or whatever. Someone wants to talk shit about it. But it's been quite a week. I'm surprised we were even able to get this one going as of right now, because the past few days, I don't know if I lifted wrong or something at work, but my back was fucked. And it sucked. I was just playing fucking Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, which is fine, but... it's one of those I hate to be laying down all day. It bothers the fuck out of me.
He's kind of a doer, guys. He likes getting up, doing shit, and, and when he's all stuck up, then I got to hear it.
Yeah.
He'd text me, he's turbo text. And then he wouldn't even text. He would do the audio, send me a message thing, and he'd be like, I'm crying.
Yeah. What about you?
What do you mean, what about me? I'm a crying bitch when I'm fucking in
No, we all know that.
Yeah,
but
I'm
about
a baby.
You. We want to explain how your voice and everything's kind of fucked up?
Yeah, well, that's because I got my tooth out, and I've been eating goofy shit since I got that out, or before that, too. It's been 3 or 4 days, and I've been kind of bitchy. So I've been not yelling and screaming, but maybe, according to my wife, kind of yelling and screaming. And I guess that's why, because I had this problem with my tooth, But... shit, I don't know, man. I've been doing pretty good, I guess,
Well, that's good. I've been doing better, too, lately, but I guess the good thing is we're back here again.
We're back.
And this time we got some music in the background to help.
Hey, yeah.
And I'll give a shout-out to... I'll give him the shout-out who requested it at the end, but remind me.
All right. We'll do that.
But I guess let's get into what people only come to listen to because they don't want to listen to our sexy voices.
Not mine. I sound like, Clint Eastwood. Nah.
So we picked a topic kind of in the red flags. Deals too good to be true.
Yeah.
You ever come across this?
Yeah, and, we all get sucked in. Now, for me, it mainly is like my private collection. If there's a Strange Tales out there... I don't read the fine print. I'm like, oh my God, it's, $200 book, but it's a $700 book or whatever. Or I'll see one where in my head, I've built it up where there's like a lot of meat on the bones. It's a really, really good deal. I can flip it. I can make 300. Oh my God. And then come to find out it's a facsimile or it's the back's ripped or missing pages.
Yeah.
Or they just want you to meet you, steal your money, and
that happens to me all the time. But that happened to me not so. I mean, I've had a few occasions.
You got your money stolen?
Well, my money stolen?
No, your money, like somebody ripped you off?
No, not like that.
Right.
I mean, in a sense, yeah. When when it comes
Paid
to like,
too much.
yeah. So like, it's happened a few times, but the last one I could remember off the top of my head was there. It was at a flea market. There was a guy. He doesn't sell no more there, thank God. And it turns out, it's one of those. I'm going off a little off topic, but it's one of those things. So since I started, I've been collecting for a long time, but when I met you, I met other people in the hobby, and then you kind of see the whole. I'm not gonna say where we are in Texas, but this part of Texas, the community group.
Say it, fine. They can't track it down. It don't matter.
San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
But the community here, it's crazy how I met not everybody, but a good amount of them. And this person I'm talking about, he was one of the don't do business with him, but I found that out later. This was before I knew anybody. It was just a horny kid fucking jerking off in his basement.
Now, did you do business with him? That got screwed.
I did. And what happened was he used to work at the flea market, and he sold me a run, the Phoenix run of the X-Men, all of them, and a few others from that era, I think it was like $200, which is cheap because they look clean. And of course, I didn't go through them. I just saw the covers in the back and boards, and they look sharp. Like they were clean. There was no tears. The colors were bright. So I took them, bought them, blah blah blah. Man, I think a few days later, because that's a thing I kind of have, which I need to stop doing, is when I buy comics, I tend to go through them like days after I get them. But when I did go through them, each one of those books, and I think it was like 14, 16 books, each one was missing a page or pages were torn. And it was like, I spent $200 thinking this was the deal of the year, and pretty much it was a scam. But some people might think, oh, fuck you, you still got that run, $200, shut up. And yeah, but in the sense of I didn't know it was going to have missing pages or torn pages or anything like that.
I got a key question here for you. And this to me is the dividing line.
Yeah.
Did you ask specifically?
No, I did.
Are there any missing pages? Are there this? Are there that? And he didn't tell you, or you didn't ask, and you know what I mean?
I asked if is there any damage. That's usually what I asked. Is there any damage in the inside? And he said no. It's all complete.
Oh yeah.
So to me, that's to me that's. And of course, somebody's gonna be like, "You should have just took them out," and they're right. I should have, but I didn't. That's one of those things where I don't know. I guess I was just too excited about the deal. But I know I ain't the only guy. I know there's plenty of fucking people who do that.
I get that way. And I miss things like a coupon,
the
cutout, or filled out. Maybe not cut out, but Billy Bob or whatever. I miss those sometimes. Or I'll fool myself and say, I can take that out or whatever. And Noe will go, no, you can't. Later, after I paid for it. Now I go under, but I used to fluff the grade that I thought it was going to be. I'd say it's a 7 when Noe may be standing there saying it's a 6 or 5. Other people 5. The guys telling saying it's a 5. But what gets me, Noe, now I'm not saying you gotta, if I'm at a garden sale and somebody buy a book for me, if I gotta go blah, blah, blah. No. All I'm saying is if the guy says, are there damage? Then you need to tell them.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I'm not saying you don't have to. I mean, every single book, you don't have to go, okay, just to let you. Not saying that. All I'm saying is if the guy asks, tell him.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then when they don't tell that to be fucking lying.
I mean, yeah. So like, I've been vendoring, and you know that I've been vendoring for some time now. And I had one guy. This was a few months ago, and what happened was it was a Moon Knight. I can't remember the issue number, but it's a famous comic issue with Spider-Man on the cover with Moon Knight.
Ouch! A fucking seed. Oh, sorry, I got a seed. It popped. All right, go ahead.
No, it's a famous cover with Moon Knight and Spider-Man. I think the book goes for a high grade, a little on 100, a little bit over 100, and mine was a high grade but raw, and I charged, and I was asking like $90, but he didn't talk me down. He seemed like a great guy. I sold it to him for 75. So he asked me right before, because that's one thing since I've been doing the vendoring, like everyone's been pretty much taking the books out, which I'm fine with. But this guy, no offense to him, the way he took it out
of the bag,
the way out he took it out of the bag, it was very like, bro, like
rough.
If you don't buy this, you just own. The way he pulled it out was like he could have torn the page. Like it was quick. Like it's in my lights, and yeah, it looks fancy and it looks good, you know, but just the way he pulled it out, it was like, dang, bro.
Real quick, do you ask? I always ask.
What?
Before I pull it, I say, sir, can I take this out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, and he asked, like...
But he was an idiot.
It was the way he did it. I was like, dang, bro, like, what if you don't buy it? Like, you just could have damaged that book. Like, it's not a cheap-ass $2, $3 book.
Yeah. And, well, the tape, you know what, a little piece of tape, what buy it is you'll pull it out and it'll catch and it'll rip.
Yeah, that's happened to me quite a few times. That's happened to me
a few times. Or you'll stick it in and, like, one of the little corners will catch and it'll bend. Yeah. That could happen.
No,
you gotta be careful, man, especially when it's not yours. But,
yeah, exactly.
Goddamn. But, I mean, I try to ask. And, I mean, like, red flags to me are like that one guy online who's a shyster, by the way, who always says, make me an offer. The guy, Red Hulk, was a reprint.
Oh, yeah,
and he was straight up being sneaky. But, it should have been a red flag. The guy, I don't know. I guess I call it the ether. For me, I get that ether on that. Oh, I'm all excited. And so I don't see the obvious, the Marvel on the bottom, or everybody knows if it's got this, it's a reprint or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't see it, maybe because I don't want to, because I'm excited.
It's not that you don't want to see it, it's because you're too excited. You're thinking it is the one.
Well, Noe laughs at me a lot, guys, because he sees it too. And they'll be like going, no, dude, shut up. Put it down. Shut up.
Yeah, I tend to just nod my head like, put it back.
Because I get it. What about this one? Anyways, I'm sorry.
Well, there was this thing I saw the other day, and it's it wasn't here. It was somewhere else, but it's comic book related. And it is kind of it is a red flag. So this guy posted up that he was at a comic book store and going through the comics, which whoever the shop owner was, it's smart, but not the way he played it out. Yeah. So you got your short box, long box. When you go through comics. Well, he pulled out I think it was like not a sheet of paper, but a sheet of paper pressed on a backer board and it was a picture of the New Mutants 98, which is the first appearance of Deadpool.
Yeah.
And so on it, whoever, which I'm assuming was the owner, he said, "You're lucky you found this great offer in his like dollar boxes," and he was asking $80 for a New Mutants 98, which is a fair. That's a good deal.
Good deal, man.
But here's where it is. It was a facsimile cover.
Oh, facsimile.
Facsimile. There
copy.
you go. Yeah, it wasn't the real one. It was a fucking reprint. But $80 for a fucking reprint? Fuck
I will never. And do you buy them?
No.
I don't know. My friend in California, you know who you are. He says, well, I buy them if I can't find the book or if it's a way, way super duper expensive book. Well, my thing, if it's a way, way super duper expensive book, I'm still paying $2 for it. Some of these people, it'll be a $5,000 book, they'll want $200.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Anyway. You know what I mean?
No,
I ain't buying no facsimile.
No, fuck that. That's just too much. Especially for that.
I don't know, man. The other red flags now, you don't really go to comic book stores, do you? Not really.
I haven't been to comic book. If I go out, when I travel, I'll go to comic book stores.
Yeah.
But not here anymore. But the last one I went to was in Vegas. That was a pretty nice spot there. I got a pretty good deal on some old Silver Age Justice League, and then I got the first appearance of the Atom, which is pretty good. That's been one I've been wanting for my PC for a while.
Right. First appearance of Black Adam?
No, Adam. The Adam. Not Black Adam. The Adam. I was going to say Ray Fisher, but I think I couldn't. But anyways, it's the Adam for DC character.
I would, I'll tell the story in just a second. Some of the red flags, at least for me, okay, I hate it when I go into a comic book shop and there's no prices.
Oh, yeah, that means it's expensive. That means it's going to be expensive.
Or they're sizing you up.
Oh, that's true, too.
Man, it bugs me. To me, I want to know the price. I want to know what it is. I mean, just tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, goddammit. I don't know. I didn't look at it that way, but I don't like that. Or, now what they'll say usually, well, it's a fluctuating market and it could be, okay, a little bit of validity. But when you ask them for the price, they tell you the price, and you look up in 2 or 3 places, and they ain't even close. That I've got a red flag. I don't say anything to them. I'll say, okay, right?
Yeah.
And I might ask them 2 or 3, and if they're all like that on all of them, I don't know. I mean, what's your thought? Well, you don't do comic book stores.
I don't do comic book stores no more.
I
haven't, huh?
Because of that?
No, it's just, I don't know. It's just, the last time I was in a comic book store, they were charging pretty much way above market value.
Yeah.
Which I understand from their point. It's their business. They got to get their money in. But
well, to me, there's a happy medium, right?
Yeah,
in other words, I don't have no fucking rent. I don't have electric. Well, I got electric, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't have all that employees, all that shit, so I can sell a little bit cheaper. You got a little overhead, but goddamn.
Yeah, they kind of tend to overdo it.
I mean, I just don't get that. I mean, it's not. I'm looking for something specific. It's just, I just don't understand why they got to be, or how they stay in business, really.
No, they stay in business because
good shit or what?
Good shit, and a lot of comic book stores, they do toys and video games now, and then all the merchandise like posters, statues.
You do toys? I'm not a toy guy.
No, I don't do toys. I do video games every now and then,
but
not too much. I just dabble in there, pretty much.
Well, okay. I guess I'll say this: I do toys if it's an obvious home run because I don't know about them.
Yeah.
Remember, there was a couple batches I got pretty good. Yeah. These Yodas, I can't.
The baby.
Anybody want a Yoda? I don't know.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I got screwed. I didn't get screwed, but I.
No, you got screwed.
Okay.
You got screwed.
But anyways, we're gonna give those away as consolation prizes. Nah, but those are some red flags. I look now on the opposite. When I ask somebody at a comic book store, this is what I like. I'm willing to pay a little bit. When I ask somebody, hey, Noe, I brought this comic book in. Tell me about it. Now, I may already know it's XXX, but I want to know what Noe says. And Noe gives me the straight up, skinny, not fuck around with me. And then Noe says, in here, I'm going to have to get 150 for it. On the street, you can probably sell it for 100, 125 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucking straight up honest.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I might go to that store. But when the guy's like, it's worth $80, and it's a $200 book on a bad day, I don't know. I don't like that kind of stuff.
That reminds me. Sorry to cut you off, but when you were telling that story right now, that reminded me of this one time when I went to Colorado.
Yeah.
Don't remember the fucking name either, because I would say it to blast the owner, but I don't remember the name of the comic shop. But I was at a comic shop. This was like 6 what?
Yeah, I saw that too. You told me about this. Go ahead.
No, like 6-7 years ago.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think I told you about this one. This one I just remembered because you were talking to me about this.
Yeah.
But so 6-7 years ago I went, and it was a pretty nice spot, and they had some good stuff, and they had 2-3 long boxes on one of their tables, and I was going through it, and there was like good shit in there, like not high expensive books, but not cheap. Like I'm talking like between $30 to $70 book keys and like really good shit. And the owner, who I didn't know was the owner at the time, was there next to me the whole time while I was going through these books.
Like watching, like you gonna steal something?
Not watch me as if I was gonna steal something, but who knows? Maybe he did. But he knew I was there.
Right.
So I'm going through these books. Remember, 3 long boxes. So I'm finally at the 3rd one. Out of nowhere, this guy's like, "Oh, by the way, you can't look through those because we're not selling them." Like, motherfucker, you're right here next to me, standing
and
here,
you didn't say shit
and
the
you
whole
didn't say
time.
fucking nothing to me.
Yeah.
And like after I was like, all right, cool, but I left. I was like, man, what kind of crap is that? That or he was just traumatized by my sexiness. Well, God,
It happens. I mean, you are stunningly attractive. I mean, I'm not bison or anything, but dude, I gotta admit, sometimes you come in here like all glistening from working out. Oh wait, I'm going overboard now.
Well, I do have an aura.
Oh yeah. No, the size you up thinking comic book stores or just generally budgety,
Yeah.
Or they'll say stuff like, gotta look at you and go, well, that's a pretty expensive book.
Oh yeah.
They've said that to me, and it's like, brother, I just drove up in a brand new Cadillac.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds kind of uppity. I didn't mean to, but it pissed me off. And then you'll call up, and they'll give you a price, and you price on the internet, and then you go in and they'll totally another price. Or one price is one day, the next price is another. They don't remember you, and I'll be like, well, yesterday you said it was 20. Oh, did I? Yeah, now it's $28. Why is that? Whatever. I don't like that. I think in a comic book shop, now I'm not talking about the whole deal. If there's a big thing, missing page, write it, they need to divulge it. A comic book shop.
Oh yeah, big time.
Only a comic book shop. Do you think comic book shop or not? I'm saying a store.
Well, what do you mean?
What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about every little rip and tear thing. I'm saying if there's writing in the book or a missing page or a significant something, a comic book shop should be right up front and tell you about it.
Yeah.
A store. Now, a garage sale, no. Meat sale, probably no.
Yeah, garage sale, probably not, because garage sales, they're just, you're there to fucking see what kind of bargain you could get at a garage sale.
I guess to wrap up the red flags kind of thing, my other thought with red flags is when I can tell somebody doesn't have a clue about comics. And no, it's not like we know everything, but you say something like, is it silver or bronze? And they go, what?
Well, they don't know shit.
What? And you'll go, that's 60s, yeah. Oh, how much is the price on it? Or whatever. Oh, it's this. Oh, okay. And so they don't know anything, and then they throw out a number, and then they want you to meet in odd places, and they say things like, I've got 5 people looking at it, you really need to hurry up and bring cash and all this. I haven't been jumped yet, but I don't want to be.
I haven't been jumped either, but God.
Well, you're big. I mean, he's a big boy.
That
He's
don't mean
intimidating.
shit. That don't mean nothing.
I'm not intimidating. I'm like the Mark. So here he comes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're a white guy. When you
Exactly.
when you get out of the car, my credit went up like 12%.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, he takes me as bait. And here, let him go.
This is my partner.
Yeah.
My credit informer.
Yeah. But no, I'm just saying, man. So those kind of things kind of freak me out.
Well, hold on. Before we end it with that one,
Alright.
This happened last week. I didn't tell you, but it's a red flag. But this is what someone that doesn't know anything about comics either. I was talking to this girl on Marketplace. She had some comics, and she was like, "Oh, I'll meet you." And she had video games too, and I was gonna meet her to see. And of course, I pay cash, and I usually bundle it just to help them out. And of course, I usually resell it, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie either. But
Yeah.
so. Planned to meet one day, she canceled. Planned to meet another day, canceled. And then finally we were gonna meet on a Friday, and she canceled at the last fucking minute. And it was one of those like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna talk. She was like, yeah, we could do it next Friday. Like, hell no! You've canceled 4 goddamn times on me. What kind of crap is this? Like,
there's a guy selling some Oh, let's say this because I don't want to say it because they'll know it. Late 70s, really, really popular sci-fi movie. Okay, really popular, the most popular ever.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to
The
tell a
Wizard of
story.
Oz?
No, Star Wars.
Oh.
Anyways, I've tried to meet up with this guy. And, I go to meet, and then he calls me the last. Hey, wait, I got a quick story about red flags. I'm doing a deal. Actually, guys, I fell into a really good deal with some Strange Tales today. And my mentor, my sensei, he's buying the big dog one, man. Number one. Strange Tales number one, bro.
Nice.
That's a big dog. Anyways, dude, he freaked out on me, Noe. He's like, it's too cheap. You're going to get screwed. Don't bring cash. I don't think you should do it. There's something wrong. And when I said I've done deals with the guy multiple times, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, dude, he freaked. I was surprised. But I guess that's not really a good story. But that was
I mean, it's still good to know.
It's
Let the
alright.
audience know.
Yeah, just be wary, guys. Go with your eyes open, really.
Yeah, of course.
And condition. Everybody plays a condition game. One guy, the seller will say it's a 8 or a 7, or it's a key. But really, it's a super duper duper minor key, and it's a 4. So, anyways.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's stuff too.
Hey, your private collection. Now, mine, like I set my goal, or not goal, I set my standard I do Strange Tales of my big one, okay, ladies and gentlemen? 1 through 188. So it goes 1951 through 75. Well, that's a lot of different eras. And, I'll accept lower grades on the 50s, like that. But I'll try not to break that covenant. Silvers, I want 7 or higher.
Yeah.
I may buy a 6, but I'm looking for a 7. I'm going to trade that. I mean, do you do that, Noe, or do you set your standard for your private? Or does it just depend each book? What do you do?
I think I don't know. If it's something I want for my private collection, of course, grade comes a part into it, but I'm not someone who, like, it needs to be 5.0. I'm fine with a low grade. As long as there's not a missing page or the cover's really, really beat to shit.
Yeah, covers are a big one for me.
Well,
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know.
well, the cover's the eye candy of the comic.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, like some people, it's really expensive. Well, half the cover's ripped off.
yeah.
Or it's got writing on it or something. I mean, come on. I don't know. Yeah, for my piece. And then I've got my other 2 that I kind of do. I collect only because I don't often find Strange Tales, so I had to find something else to kind of look for. So those, I mean, I flex a little bit. I look for deals. Fabulous, Fantastic Four, and Iron Man, and Doctor Strange.
What made you get into Fantastic Four?
Dude, you know what? It was, oh wait, I can't say it. My buddy who used to have a comic store. Remember we were playing poker, and we were digging through that box, and I got like a box of them, like that many of them.
Oh, I remember that.
There were like 20 of them. That's why.
Oh, okay, I got
Like
you.
a jump start.
Yeah.
Same with Doctor Strange. When I got pissed off at Hulk, ladies and gentlemen, a couple weeks ago, the only reason I got Doctor Strange was I was online. I think it was like 28 books for $20. Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, whatever. I guess I'm doing Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And my wife thinks he's sexy and, does crazy things when I dress up. Oh, sorry. No, but, my private collection, I kind of do it like that. I just, I set my standard and I try and get as close to it. Now, if I'm not, like for mine are 7.0, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try not to go, if it's a little more expensive, I'll try to, say that if it's less, or, if it's like a cheaper book, I won't even buy it.
Uh-huh.
But if it's a little bit more, I might do a 5.5 or a 6 and wait for a 7.5 or something,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, for me, I think I've said it before in the very beginning, but
Yeah.
I'm vanilla. In a sense, like my 2 main is Batman and Spider-Man. But I'm also a team-up guy. Like, I have a lot of the Batman, Superman team-ups. A lot of the, what was it, the team-up back in the 70s or, what, Batman, Superman?
2 and 1.
No. No, what was it called? Oh, man, I can't. Damn it. It was like back in the early days in the 60s, 50s, where it was Batman and Superman teaming up.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but those I like those, and the Marvel team up with Spider-Man. And right now right now I'm trying to collect the Ultimate Spider-Man run. And
they're a lot more expensive than I thought.
they're not that expensive.
No, like the #1 Ultimate. They got
Yeah,
I mean, not crazy, but they got a little value.
No, yeah, and the thing is, I already got the valuable ones, like the first Miles Morales, the death of Peter Parker from the Ultimate Marvel Universe. I got #1. But now I'm kind of just doing the fillers. But that's when it comes to my PC.
Which one? Now, how many are there in the Ultimate? A lot?
There's quite a few. It was a pretty long run.
So you already got the first part of it?
No, I got the major keys and for that run. Like Miles Morales, I believe is the biggest key when it comes to the Ultimate.
Well, there's a lady on here that lives right here that's got a bunch of them.
Ultimate Marvel versus Marvel versus Capcom.
No, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, dang, you gotta let me know about her, because I'll pay.
Well, I'm going to have to,
Yeah, of course.
Little hey for daddy. Little
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm kidding. She's a nice girl. We're on the other side of the highway. I'll think of it in a minute. But,
No, yeah, introduce me.
yeah. And, what else I was going to tell you something else really good. What? Hey, wait a minute. Guys, I need everybody to know Jerry Garcia.
Oh, God.
Please don't say shit, man. Okay, Noah, just leave it alone, man. Do you like Jerry Garcia? Please say yes.
I like Jerry Garcia.
No, okay, leave it up.
I'm not in love with him.
I know. I'm not. Well, I am. Hey, real quick, and I want you guys to send me a comment. Who has ever heard of the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers comic book? I was surprised that half my buddies heard of it, the other half didn't. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Send in some comments. If you guys have seen it. And if not, check it out and send in a comment. You kind of freaked you out.
Yeah, he told me about it, but of course I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
But
Not a couple
it
hippies.
was just a little something that I didn't know about when it comes to comic book history.
And I have guys, it's so not often that with my circle of friends, they all know like way more than me. So I have to relish in my, my wins. You know what I mean? God, is this how you feel like all the time, Noe? Like, whenever you talk to me, you're like, God, this guy's an idiot.
That's how I feel about a lot of people.
Well, he feels that guy's about me for sure. And all the time, I'm really feeling a lot of like inner glowing and shine that I know something that you didn't know. I feel
I know.
so big.
I can tell you. I saw your aura.
It's my little victories. But yeah, man, I'm getting another pre-horror code tonight.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
My homie, I hooked him up with the big dog, Strange Tales #1. And he said, you know what? I'm going to hook you up with number 15.
Nice.
That's
a
cool.
good friend.
Yeah.
What are you going to get me?
A reach around.
Hey. Reach around.
Nah, dude. I don't bring napkins to the party. Everybody needs to remember that. Oh, what? What the hell? Nah, man. I've been trying to get in some golden era stuff. My problem is they ain't cheap.
Oh no, they're not cheap.
No, even the cheap ones aren't cheap. The cheap ones are $200, $300.
Shit, I don't even know about that.
I know.
200. No.
Anyways, but yeah, man. I think what else we got? What else we got?
I think that's about it.
That's about
when it
it.
comes about shout outs.
Oh,
there is one thing I want to say, and you be nice.
All right,
we had an incident, and it's not nothing crazy, but just so everybody, I'll tell it. We had a miscommunication that we found out that there is another Comic Nights out there, but they're not. It's not a podcast like us. We're a podcast. They're sellers.
Yeah.
And just wanted to say, they're our fellow knights.
They're good people.
They're good people. But just so y'all, if y'all follow us and stuff, they have a channel too. Just don't get it confused. Of course, you're welcome to follow them, but Remember, we're the podcast. They're the sellers.
Hey, you guys, maybe go buy something from them and tell them that we told you to go.
Yeah.
That might be cool political.
Yeah.
And if they're nice to us and maybe pay us, we'll have them on the show.
I mean,
Doubt
we're
it.
having
I
a
don't
show
think
on
so.
there, but-
They're mafia, I think. No,
yeah,
I'm
I just
kidding.
wanted to say that so people don't get confused.
Yeah, I went kind of overboard for like 3 hours. I fuck them. Let's take them out. I got people.
Yeah, but
I got old hippies.
I had to calm them down.
Yeah, but nah, they're all right, man. And I can't blame them. I guess for saying, "Hey, man," but we're two
No.
totally different shooting matches.
Yeah, we're two different platforms.
Yeah, and they're good people.
good
We're good
people,
people. Go buy a book from them. Send it to me if you
Yeah.
want. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, man, I can't think. Well, wait, do I got any shout outs? You know what? I'm gonna give a shout out
Go for it.
to my wife.
Go for it.
My wife, Gail, guys, she's older, a little older woman, stunningly attractive. Nah, man, she's a cutie. No, but she got cancer, man, and she's kicking some ass, and she's taking it like a champ. What I mean is, I do all the bitching and moaning and all that. And you don't hear her say nothing. And she's going through a lot, man. And I love my wife. I've been with her like 30 years. I mean, I kind of like her.
Kinda.
But yeah, but she's a cool chick, man. And I just want to. She's a strong woman, ladies and gentlemen. And if anybody wants to type in, "Hey, hippie patch wife, keep it up," or whatever, that would be cool. She's an old hippie too. She ran around in the '60s with no shirt on, with like daisies painted on the end of her boobs. Nah, she didn't do that. I'm kidding. But no, she's a cool lady, man. And I'm glad she's very strong, and she's going through a lot, guys. Thanks. That's all I got to say, man. I love that woman. You like her, too.
I
Don't
like
act
her.
like you don't.
She grew on me. She's a good
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to Jason.
Our boy.
Yeah, our boy.
Our homie G.
Yeah. Because he was the one that asked if we should put audio in the back. The music.
Yeah. Oh, did you put money on his books? Remember, money on his books so we can buy commissary?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Order they sell 36. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, I just want to give a shout out, and I wanted to give a shout out to White Bat Studio. That's this music.
Really?
Yeah, and it's free to use,
pretty
so
cool.
we won't be copywritten
Yeah.
for now, anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to play my own music next week. I think I'll sing during the whole show.
We're not going
won't
to
I?
listen to La Bamba.
Yeah.
We're not going to listen to that crap.
Yeah, I am the wedding singer, guys. I actually got some pipes. I really do.
The ugly cousin.
Yeah.
The ugly cousin. What
Well, everybody says I look like Brad Pitt's ugly cousin. Yeah. Anyways. All right, anything else, man? Is that all we got?
That's all we got for
That's
this
all
one.
we
That's
got,
all we got
man.
for episode 5.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
All
Love
right.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, subscribe, people. Come on, help a brother out and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, and we're at 18 subscribers, so we need to get those numbers up.
Yeah, let's work on it, folks. We're going to have a sales meeting Monday morning. Let's go.
We're taking our time to come and talk to you people. And this is how you reward us.
Help us out.
We'll probably have a guest on the next one, but we'll see.
Hey,
But-
everybody who subscribes, I'll send them $5. No, I
Yeah,
won't.
you're going to send them.
All right. See you guys
All
later.
right, later.